Welcome back, coin collectors and enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of United Arab Emirates currency as we explore the top 4 most valuable 1 dirham coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, these coins have some incredible stories and values that might surprise you. So let's get started. 199814191 Dirham. The 199814191 dirham coin is a unique piece that represents the rich cultural and economic history of the Arabian Peninsula. First, let's break down the dates. -1998 is the Gregorian year, while 1419 corresponds to the Islamic Hijri calendar. This dual dating system reflects the region's deep-rooted traditions alongside its modern developments. Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates UAE have long been key players in the global economy, particularly due to their oil reserves. The UAE dirham was introduced in 1973, replacing the Qatar and Dubai rial, and it has since become a stable currency in the region. The dirham, like other currencies in the Middle East, is tied to the US dollar, which adds to its significance in global trade. Now let's take a closer look at the design of this coin. On the obverse, you'll find the UAE's emblem, which features a traditional D-house sailing ship, a symbol of the nation's maritime heritage. Surrounding the emblem, the Arabic script denotes the issuing country and the denomination 1 dirham. Flip the coin over, and you'll see a simple, yet elegant design that includes the Islamic calendar year 1419 and the Gregorian year 1998 at the bottom. The Arabic script along the top reads United Arab Emirates, a reminder of the coin's origin. This 1 dirham coin is made from a copper-nickel alloy, giving it a durable and slightly silver-like appearance. The coin weighs approximately 6.4 grams and has a diameter of 23.8 millimeters, making it a relatively standard size for everyday currency. Interestingly, while the coin is commonly associated with the UAE, Saudi Arabia's strong economic ties and influence in the region make this coin particularly significant. The UAE dirham is minted by the Central Bank of the UAE, and the 199814119 edition is part of a broader series that continues to be used in circulation today. Now, on to the part that collectors are most interested in: what is this coin worth today? As with many coins, the value depends on a few key factors: condition, rarity, and demand. For a 199814191 dirham coin in average circulated condition, the value is typically close to its face value minus 1 dirham, which is about 0.27 USD. However, if you have a coin in uncirculated or mint condition, it could be worth slightly more, especially to collectors looking to complete their sets of Middle Eastern currency. Although this coin is not considered particularly rare, its historical significance and the quality of its design make it a valuable addition to any collection focused on the Middle East or world currencies. 2014 1 Dirham. The United Arab Emirates, a federation of 7 emirates on the eastern side of the Arabian Peninsula, introduced the 1 dirham coin in 1973, 2 years after the country was founded. The coin we're discussing today, the 2014 issue, continues this long-standing tradition. The UAE dirham, abbreviated as AID, is the official currency of the United Arab Emirates. The word dirham is derived from the Greek drachmae, which means handful, reflecting the historical trade connections between the Middle East and ancient Greece. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 2014 1 dirham coin. The obverse, or the front side, of the coin features the denomination in Arabic numerals, surrounded by elegant Arabic calligraphy that reads United Arab Emirates along the top. This side reflects the cultural significance and pride in the Arabic language. On the reverse side, we have an iconic symbol of Arabian culture, the dawla, or traditional Arabic coffee pot. This design has been a staple on the UAE dirham coin since their inception, symbolizing hospitality, a key aspect of Emirati culture. The detailed craftsmanship of the dawla on the coin showcases the UAE's dedication to preserving its heritage. Now, let's go over the technical specifications of the 2014 1 dirham coin. This coin is made of a copper-nickel alloy, which gives it a silver-like appearance. It has a diameter of 24 millimeters and weighs 6.4 grams. The coin has a reeded edge, which helps in distinguishing it from other coins by touch. The 2014 1 dirham coin was minted by the Central Bank of the UAE. Like other dirham coins, it was widely circulated across the Emirates, making it a common find in everyday transactions. However, due to the UAE's growing economy and population, coins from recent years are still in active circulation and haven't yet become rare. So what's the value of the 2014 1 dirham coin today? In circulated condition, this coin holds its face value of 1 dirham, which is approximately 0.27 USD. However, for collectors, uncirculated or proof versions of this coin can fetch a bit more, especially if they are in pristine condition. These could be valued between 1 to 3 USD, depending on the market and the coin's condition. 2005 United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates, a federation of 7 emirates, has a rich history, and its currency reflects its rapid development and modernization. The dirham was introduced in 1973 to replace the Qatar and Dubai rial, and it has been a symbol of stability in the UAE's economy ever since. The one dirham coin, like the one minted in 2005, is a part of this legacy. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 2005 one dirham coin. The obverse or front side features a traditional dalla, a coffee pot used in the Arabian Peninsula for centuries, symbolizing hospitality and culture. Above the dalla, you'll notice the Islamic year 1426, which corresponds to 2005 in the Gregorian calendar. On the reverse, you'll find the coin's denomination in Arabic numerals, surrounded by the name of the country, United Arab Emirates, written in both Arabic and English. The design is simple yet elegant, reflecting the UAE's blend of tradition and modernity. The 2005 one dirham coin was minted by the Central Bank of the UAE and is composed of a copper nickel alloy. This gives the coin its silver color and durability, ensuring it can withstand everyday use. The coin has a diameter of 24.4 mm and weighs 6.1 grams, making it a standard size for modern circulation coins. Now let's talk about the current market value of the 2005 one dirham coin. As with most modern coins, the value can vary depending on its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. In circulated condition, these coins typically hold their face value of 1 dirham, which is equivalent to about 27 US cents. However, uncirculated or mint condition coins, especially those with unique characteristics like minting errors, can fetch a higher price among collectors. On the collector's market, you might see these coins selling for anywhere between $1 to $5 depending on their condition. While they aren't rare, their cultural significance and elegant design make them a desirable piece for collectors interested in Middle Eastern currency. 2007 United Arab Emirates. The one dirham coin is the standard denomination of currency in the United Arab Emirates, often used in daily transactions. But the 2007 issue of this coin is of particular interest to collectors. Let's start by exploring the history behind this coin. The United Arab Emirates, or UAE, was established in 1971 as a federation of 7 emirates, each with its own rich history and culture. The dirham was introduced as the official currency of the UAE in 1973, replacing the Qatari and Dubai rial. The name dirham is derived from the ancient Greek currency, the drachma, reflecting the deep historical connections between trade and currency in the region. Now let's take a closer look at the design and details of the 2007 one dirham coin. This coin, like others in the series, is made of a copper nickel alloy, giving it a durable and slightly silver appearance. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find an intricate design featuring a traditional Arabic coffee pot. Known as a dalla, this symbol is iconic in Emirati culture, representing hospitality and the importance of coffee in daily life. The reverse side of the coin displays the denomination in both Arabic and English, along with the inscription United Arab Emirates in Arabic. The year of minting, 2007, is also clearly marked. The design is simple yet elegant, reflecting the UAE's balance of tradition and modernity. The 2007 one dirham coin was minted at the Royal Canadian Mint, which has a reputation for producing high-quality coins. These coins were widely circulated throughout the UAE, making them a common sight in everyday transactions. But as with all coins, condition is key when it comes to value. A 2007 one dirham coin in pristine, uncirculated condition can be worth significantly more than one that shows signs of wear and tear. So what's the value of the 2007 one dirham coin today? In circulated condition, the coin is generally worth its face value around 1 UAE dirham, which is approximately 0.27 USD. However, for collectors, an uncirculated or proof version of this coin could fetch a higher price, potentially ranging from a few dollars to over $10, depending on its condition and market demand. Collectors value these coins not just for their monetary worth, but for their cultural significance and the story they tell about the UAE's history and heritage. As of now, the 2007 one dirham coin isn't particularly rare, but it's always wise to keep an eye on the market. Coins like these can become more valuable over time, especially as they age and if fewer remain in circulation. In summary, the 2007 United Arab Emirates one dirham coin is a fascinating piece of currency that reflects the rich culture and history of the UAE. Whether you're holding on to one as a keepsake or adding it to your collection, it's a coin with a story to tell. 1971 UK 5 new pence. The 1971 5 new pence coin was part of a significant change in British currency known as decimalization. Before 1971, British currency was divided into pounds, shillings, and pence, a system that dated back centuries. But on February 15, 1971, known as Decimal Day, the UK switched to a simpler system, 100 pence to a pound. The 5 new pence coin was introduced as a replacement for the pre-decimal shilling, maintaining the same size and weight but with a new value. It was minted from copper nickel, a durable alloy of copper and nickel, which gave it a shiny, silvery appearance. Now let's talk design. The obverse of the 1971 5 new pence coin features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin. This particular portrait, which shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, was first used on coins in 1968 and became a symbol of the modern British monarchy. The reverse side, designed by Christopher Ironside, showcases the crowned Scottish thistle, a nod to Scotland's national emblem. The inscription new pence and the denomination 5 are prominently displayed, making it clear this was part of the newly introduced decimal system. So what is the value of the 1971 5 new pence coin today? While the coin was minted in large quantities, it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its role in the transition to decimalization. In terms of value, a circulated 1971 5 new pence coin is generally worth its face value, which is around 5 pence in today's currency. However, uncirculated or proof versions of the coin can fetch a bit more, typically ranging from PS1 to PS5, depending on their condition. A proof coin, especially in its original packaging, could be worth even more to the right collector. 1975 UK 5 new pence. The 1975 5 new pence coin was part of the UK's decimalization era, which marked a significant shift in the country's currency system. But before we get into its value today, let's start with a bit of history. Decimalization in the UK began in 1971, transitioning from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a more straightforward decimal currency system. The 5 new pence coin was introduced as a replacement for the pre-decimal 1 shilling coin, and it was initially the same size and weight. Both coins were equivalent in value, and the 5 new pence coins were minted from copper nickel, giving them a shiny silver-like appearance. The obverse of the coin features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait was used on all UK coins from 1968 until 1984 and is easily recognizable by collectors. The reverse side of the coin, designed by Christopher Ironside, features the crowned Scottish thistle, a symbol of Scotland, which adds a touch of national pride to the coin. Around the edge, you'll see the words new pence and the denomination 5. Now let's talk numbers. The 1975 5 new pence coin had a mintage of over 256 million, making it a common coin. But even with its high mintage, this coin still holds some value, especially in high grades. In circulated condition, the 1975 5 new pence is generally worth its face value. However, uncirculated coins, or those in mint condition, can fetch a bit more. Typically, these coins can be valued between PS 0.50 to PS 1.50, depending on their condition. And if you happen to have a coin that's been professionally graded as mint state or proof, you could be looking at a value of up to PS 5 or more. But what about errors or special editions? Unfortunately, no major errors or variants are known for the 1975 5 new pence coin. However, it's always worth keeping an eye out for any oddities that could make your coin unique. 1979 UK 5 new pence. The 5 new pence coin was introduced in the United Kingdom in 1968, 2 years before the official decimalization of British currency. These coins were part of a broader move to decimalize the British currency system, replacing the old shilling. The 1979 edition, which we'll focus on today, is a particularly interesting piece due to its place in this transitional period. The obverse of the coin features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait was used on British coins from 1968 to 1984 and is instantly recognizable for its elegant and regal depiction of the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. On the reverse side, we see a crowned thistle, a symbol of Scotland. This design, created by Christopher Ironside, reflects the rich history and culture of the UK. The crown atop the thistle adds a royal touch, symbolizing the unity of the nations under the British crown. The 1979 5 new pence coin is made from copper nickel, an alloy of copper and nickel. It has a diameter of 23.59 millimeters and weighs 5.65 grams. The milled edge gives it a distinct feel and helps to distinguish it from other coins of similar size. Now, let's delve into the historical context. By 1979, the 5 new pence coin had been in circulation for over a decade. This was a time of economic change in the UK, with inflation and other economic factors affecting the value of money. In 1980, just a year after this coin was minted, the government began the process of reducing the size of the 5 new pence, which eventually led to the smaller version we know today. When it comes to value, the 1979 5 new pence coin is generally not considered rare, especially in circulated condition. However, its value can increase if it's in uncirculated or proof condition. As of today, a circulated 1979 5 new pence coin might fetch between PS 0.10 and PS 0.50, while an uncirculated or proof version could be worth a bit more, ranging from PS1 to PS5, depending on the buyer and the coin's condition. 1980 UK 5 new pence. The story of the 1980 UK 5 new pence coin begins with the decimalization of British currency in 1971. Before decimalization, the British currency system was based on pounds, shillings, and pence, but this all changed in 1971 when the UK adopted a simpler decimal system. The 5 new pence coin was introduced in 1968, 3 years before decimalization, to help familiarize the public with the new system. Initially, the coin was identical in size, weight, and composition to the shilling, which it replaced in everyday use. The coin we're focusing on today, minted in 1980, is part of the second generation of 5 new pence coins. These coins feature the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. His portrait of the Queen was first introduced on British coins in 1968 and remained in use until 1984. The 1980 UK 5 new pence coin features the following specifications. Obverse, the obverse side of the coin features the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. The Queen is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, with the inscription Elizabeth II D.G.Reg.F.D, the 1980 surrounding the portrait. The inscription stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. Reverse, the reverse side of the coin showcases a crowned thistle, which is a traditional symbol of Scotland. The words new pence are inscribed at the top, and the numeral 5 appears at the bottom, indicating the coin's denomination. Specifications: the coin is made of copper nickel, which is an alloy of copper and nickel. It has a diameter of 23.59 mm, weighs 5.65 grams. Now let's talk about the value of the 1980 UK 5 new pence coin. While this coin was once a common piece of currency, it has since become more of a collectible item, especially after the coin was withdrawn from circulation in 1990 when the smaller 5p coin was introduced. 1975 UK 5 new pence. Before we get into the details of its value, let's talk a bit about the coin's design. The 1975 5 new pence features the second crown portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait was used from 1968 until 1984, and it's a familiar image to many coin collectors. The Queen is depicted wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, which was a wedding gift from the people of Ireland. Around her image, the inscription reads Elizabeth II D.G. Reg. F.D., meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse side, we have a design by Christopher Ironside featuring a crowned thistle, a traditional symbol of Scotland, encircled by the words new pence and the denomination 5. The design is simple yet elegant, representing the unity of the nations within the United Kingdom. Now let's dive into the specifics that every collector wants to know: the value. The 1975 5 new pence is a copper nickel coin with a weight of 5.65 grams and a diameter of 23.59 millimeters. It was minted in large quantities, so it's not considered rare in the general sense. However, its value can vary depending on its condition and whether it's a part of a specific collection. Coins in circulation typically range from PS 0.10 to PS 0.50 in value. However, if you happen to have a coin in uncirculated or proof condition, its value can increase significantly. Uncirculated coins can fetch around PS1 to PS3, while proof coins, which were specially struck for collectors, can go for upwards of PS5 to PS10 depending on the market. To determine the exact value of your coin, it's important to consider its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. A coin in mint condition with no scratches or wear will always be more valuable than one that has seen heavy circulation. Additionally, errors or variations in the minting process can make certain coins more desirable. 1969 UK 5 new pence. The 1969 UK 5 new pence coin was part of the UK's transition to decimal currency. Before decimalization, the British currency system was based on pounds, shillings, and pence, a system that had been in place for centuries. In 1968, the British government began introducing new decimal coins in preparation for Decimal Day, which took place on February 15, 1971. The 5 new pence coin was introduced as a replacement for the pre-decimal shilling, with both coins being equivalent in value. In fact, the coin was initially minted to the same specifications as the shilling, meaning it was identical in size, weight, and metal composition. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This iconic portrait was used on all UK coins from 1968 to 1984. Surrounding the Queen's image are the words Elizabeth II D.G.Reg.F.D, which stand for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The reverse side of the coin features a crowned Scottish thistle, symbolizing Scotland, with the denomination new pence and the number 5 clearly displayed. The design was created by Christopher Ironside, a renowned British artist and coin designer. In 1969, the Royal Mint produced over 120 million 5 new pence coins. The coin is made of copper nickel, an alloy of copper and nickel, which gives it a distinct silver color. It has a diameter of 23.59 millimeters and weighs 5.65 grams. As mentioned earlier, the 1969 5 new pence coin was physically identical to the pre-decimal shilling, which meant that both coins were accepted as legal tender until the shilling was eventually demonetized. 50 Baisa 1999. Oman, a country steeped in rich history and culture, has a long tradition of minting its own currency. The 50 Baisa coin from 1999 is part of this tradition and represents a period of significant growth and modernization in Oman under the leadership of Sultan Qaboos bin Said. This coin was issued during a time when Oman was expanding its infrastructure and solidifying its economy, making it a symbol of the nation's progress. Let's take a closer look at the design. The 1999 50 Baisa coin is made of stainless steel, giving it a shiny silver-like appearance. On the obverse side, you'll find the emblem of Oman, which includes crossed swords with a khanjar, a traditional Omani dagger, at the center. This emblem is a significant symbol of Omani heritage. Flipping the coin to the reverse side, you'll see the denomination 50 Baisa prominently displayed in both Arabic and English. The coin's date is inscribed in Arabic, showing 1999 in the Islamic calendar, which corresponds to 1419 to 1420 AE Hijra. The elegant design and cultural significance make this coin a cherished piece for collectors. When it comes to rarity, the 1999 50 Baisa coin is not particularly rare in terms of mintage, as Oman produced a significant number of these coins for circulation. However, finding one in mint or uncirculated condition can be more challenging, adding value for collectors who seek pristine examples. So, what is the 1999 50 Baisa coin worth today? While it's not among the most valuable coins, it does hold a certain appeal for collectors of Middle Eastern or Omani coins. In average circulated condition, this coin can be worth around 1 to 3 USD. However, if you have one in uncirculated or near mint condition, it could fetch up to 5 to 10 USD, depending on the market demand. It's important to note that values can fluctuate based on factors like the coin's condition, the current demand, and the availability of similar coins. If you're interested in adding the 1999 50 Baisa coin to your collection, here are a few tips. First, always inspect the coin's condition carefully. Look for any scratches, dents, or discoloration. Coins in the best condition will always be worth more. Secondly, consider purchasing from reputable dealers or online marketplaces with a good return policy. Lastly, keep an eye on the market trends. You never know when the value might increase. $10 Jamaica 1999. The Jamaican dollar was introduced in 1969, replacing the Jamaican pound as the official currency. The Bank of Jamaica is responsible for issuing coins and banknotes, and over the years they've produced a variety of interesting coins, including the $10 coin we're focusing on today. The 1999 Jamaica $10 coin was part of a series introduced in the early 1990s. This series featured various designs that highlighted significant national symbols and figures. The 1999 version is particularly notable for its design and its place in the Jamaican economy during a period of change. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find the image of Sir Alexander Bustamante, one of Jamaica's national heroes and the first Prime Minister of Jamaica after independence in 1962. His legacy is deeply intertwined with Jamaica's history, making his image a fitting tribute on the coin. Now, flipping the coin over to the reverse side, you'll see the Jamaican coat of arms, which symbolizes the country's motto, "Out of many, one people." The year 1999 is prominently displayed along with the denomination $10. The coin's design is both simple and symbolic, reflecting Jamaica's pride and unity. Let's dive into some of the technical details. The 1999 Jamaica $10 coin is made from nickel-plated steel, giving it a shiny appearance and durability. It has a diameter of 23.5 millimeters and weighs 5 grams. The coin has a smooth edge and it's part of a larger series that circulated widely during this period. Now, let's talk about value, an important topic for any coin collector. The value of the 1999 Jamaica $10 coin can vary depending on its condition. In general, a coin in circulated condition might be worth around its face value, especially in Jamaica. However, if you have a coin in uncirculated or mint condition, it could fetch a higher price, anywhere from $1 to $3 USD among collectors, depending on demand and rarity. It's important to note that while the monetary value might not be very high, the historical and cultural significance of this coin makes it a valuable piece for any collector interested in Jamaican history or world coins. Additionally, coins from smaller nations or with limited mintages often gain more value over time, especially as collector interest grows. So there you have it, the 1999 Jamaica $10 coin. It's a small piece of metal, but it carries a lot of history and cultural significance. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, this coin is a great addition to any collection. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Worth Coin channel on coin values, history, and much more. Let me know in the comments below if you have any Jamaican coins in your collection or if there's a specific coin you'd like me to cover next. Coinage since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the nickel features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, while his famous home, Monticello, graces the reverse. The 1971 Jefferson Nickel was minted in a time when the United States was still reeling from the economic pressures of the Vietnam War. Despite these challenges, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. In 1971, the Philadelphia Mint produced the highest number of nickels, followed by Denver, and finally San Francisco, which mainly produced proof coins for collectors. Let's talk numbers. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 316 million nickels in 1971, with no mint mark. The Denver Mint, identified by the D Mint mark, produced around 376 million nickels. The San Francisco Mint, on the other hand, only struck proof coins just over 3.2 million, making these highly sought after by collectors. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty what makes a 1971 Jefferson nickel truly valuable. One of the first things to check is the condition of the coin. As with any collectible, the better the condition, the higher the value. Coins in mint state with a high grade from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch a premium. Look for sharp details, especially in Jefferson's hair, the steps of Monticello, and the lettering. Full steps on Monticello are particularly rare for this year and can significantly increase a coin's value. Also, be on the lookout for any errors or variations. Some coins may have double dies where the images or letters appear doubled, or other striking errors that make them unique. So what is a 1971 Jefferson nickel worth today? In circulated condition, most of these coins are worth their face value of 5 cents. However, if you have a coin in uncirculated or mint state condition, it could be worth much more. For instance, a 1971 D Jefferson nickel in mint state can be valued between $5 to $10 depending on its grade. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint can be worth even more, especially if they are in pristine condition, ranging from $2 to $15 or more. The 1971 Jefferson nickel is a common yet intriguing piece of American numismatic history. While it may not be the rarest or most valuable coin out there, it's a wonderful addition to any collection, especially if you can find one in exceptional condition or with an interesting error. Whether you're a casual collector or a numismatic expert, this coin tells a story of its time and remains a symbol of American heritage. 1943 Jefferson Nickel. The 1943 Jefferson nickel is a product of its time, minted during World War II. Because of the war, nickel, which was essential for military production, was in short supply. To conserve this vital resource, the U.S. Mint decided to create nickels using a special alloy of 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% manganese. These nickels, often called war nickels, were produced from 1942 to 1945. One of the most notable features of the 1943 Jefferson nickel is the large mint mark placed above Monticello on the reverse side. This was the first time the U.S. Mint used such a prominent mint mark, and it was a key identifier for these silver-containing coins. The 1943 Jefferson nickel was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The mint marks are P, D, and S, respectively. The Philadelphia Mint produced the largest quantity, making the P mint mark more common. However, the D and S mint marks, especially in high grades, are sought after by collectors. Collectors should also be on the lookout for variations like double die errors and repunched mint marks. These errors can significantly increase the coin's value. Now let's talk about value. The 1943 Jefferson nickel's value largely depends on its condition or grade and whether it has any unique features. In circulated condition, these coins can be worth around $1 to $2 due to their silver content. However, in uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS65 or higher, the value can jump to $20 or more. Key factors that affect value include luster, strike quality, and the presence of any errors. Full steps designation on the Monticello building, which indicates a well-struck coin, can add a premium to its value. As with all coins containing silver, the 1943 Jefferson nickel also carries intrinsic value. Given its historical significance in the silver content, these coins are a solid investment for both beginners and seasoned collectors. As silver prices fluctuate, so does the base value of these nickels. If you're looking to complete your war nickel collection, the 1943 Jefferson nickel is an essential piece. It's not only a valuable coin, but also a fascinating piece of American history. 1981 Jefferson Nickel. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features the profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the obverse side. The reverse side showcases his famous home, Monticello. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin has become a staple in American currency for over 8 decades. In 1981, the United States Mint produced Jefferson nickels at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint has its own distinguishing mark that can significantly affect the value of the coin. Let's break down the differences. First, let's talk about the Philadelphia Mint, where the coin bears no mint mark. The Denver Mint coins are marked with a D and San Francisco's coins are marked with an S, while the Philadelphia and Denver coins were struck for circulation. The San Francisco coins were specifically produced as proof coins, meaning they were made for collectors and were never intended for general circulation. The proof coins from San Francisco are particularly notable for their sharp details and mirror-like finish. If you happen to have one of these in pristine condition, it could be worth much more than its face value. Now let's talk about value. The 1981 Jefferson Nickel is still relatively common, especially if it's from the Philadelphia or Denver Mint and is in circulated condition. These coins usually hold a value of around 5 to 10 cents depending on their condition. However, if you have an uncirculated or proof version, the value can rise significantly. For example, an uncirculated 1981 P or D Jefferson Nickel graded MS65 or higher by a professional grading service could fetch anywhere from $5 to $15. Proof coins, particularly those graded PR69 or PR70, could be valued between $1 to $5 depending on the market and demand. If you're lucky enough to own a complete 1981 mint set, which includes nickels from all three mints, the set could be worth around $10 to $15 depending on its condition. 1981 was an interesting year in U.S. history, with the country in the midst of economic change, and Jefferson nickels were part of daily transactions. However, over time, these coins have become a nostalgic piece of Americana, representing a period of transition in both politics and economics. 1938 Jefferson Nickel. The Jefferson Nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, which had been in circulation since 1913. The U.S. Mint decided it was time for a change, and a public competition was held to design the new 5-cent coin. Felix Schlag, a German-born American sculptor, won the contest with his depiction of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and Jefferson's home, Monticello, on the reverse. Schlag's design has become iconic, remaining in circulation with only minor modifications for over 80 years. The 1938 Jefferson Nickel was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint produced the most coins, while the Denver and San Francisco mints had much smaller mintages. In total, around 49.4 million Jefferson nickels were minted in 1938, with Philadelphia contributing about 19.5 million, Denver 5.4 million, and San Francisco 4.1 million. While the 1938 Jefferson nickel is a common coin, certain varieties and errors can significantly increase its value. Look out for coins with full steps on Monticello, which indicates a well-struck coin. These full-step nickels are highly sought after by collectors, especially in higher grades. Additionally, keep an eye out for any doubling or other minting errors, as these can also boost a coin's value. Now let's talk about value. The 1938 Jefferson Nickel's value can range significantly depending on its condition and mint mark. Coins in circulated condition typically range from $1 to $3, while those in uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere from $10 to $50. However, if you have a full-step variety or a rare error, the value can soar even higher, with some examples selling for several $100s at auction. Grading is crucial when determining the value of your 1938 Jefferson Nickel. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect uncirculated coin. Pay attention to the wear on Jefferson's face and the clarity of Monticello's steps when assessing your coin's grade. If you're unsure, it's always a good idea to have your coin professionally graded by a reputable service. If you're looking to add a 1938 Jefferson Nickel to your collection, consider focusing on coins with full steps or those with interesting mint marks like the Denver or San Francisco versions. Auctions, coin shows, and reputable dealers are great places to find high-quality examples. And there you have it, everything you need to know about the 1938 Jefferson Nickel. Whether you're hunting for that perfect full-step coin or just want to add a piece of history to your collection, this nickel is a must-have. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy collecting, everyone!